300 features a couple title fights, including Zhang Weili defending her title against Yan Xiaonan. And so this was the time I thought, I've done this for the guys. I thought it was time to roll it out for the female MMA pound for pound rankings, both of all time and current ranking. We'll start with the today. Honorable mention to Macy Barber, who has been putting on a show and coming up with some big wins. Number 10 is Tatiana Suarez for me. She is so good and so talented, and injuries have derailed her, and she probably honestly doesn't deserve to be on this list, but she might be the most or second most talented women's fighter in the sport today, and just can't stay in the cage long enough to be able to prove it. But I just, with that talent, I had to put her in at number 10. Coming in at number 9, it is Rose Namajunas. Again, a legendary career, has had some ups and downs in the last little bit, but I do believe still has the resume to be good enough to get on here. At 8, it's Erin Blanchfield. She comes off of a really difficult loss a couple of weeks ago at the Ultimate Fight Night card, but she has had some major wins and is on the rise, so she deserves to be on this list. The title challenger at UFC 300, Yao Xiaonan, is up next at number 7. At 6, Rocky Pennington, coming off of a championship win, so she gets on this list. Our top 5, Juliana Pena comes in at number 5. She beat Amanda Nunes, then got absolutely shit-whipped by Amanda Nunes, but still, a win over the GOAT gets you, spoiler alert, a win over the GOAT gets you into the top 5, I think. Mauro Fionno is up next, and I know I pronounced that wrong, but she just came off of a win over Erin Blanchfield, and so when you beat someone in the top 10, you get to move pretty high up in the top 10. Coming in at number 3, it is Valentina Shevchenko. Among active fighters, she has the best resume. It is not close. And when she is on her game, she is still the most talented fighter in the sport, on the women's side, and amongst the most talented overall. At 2, it is Zhang Weili. She is one of the current champions right now. And at number 1, she beat Valentina Shevchenko twice, so she's got to stay in that number 1 spot. It is Alexa Grasso. So those are my top 10 rankings for female mixed martial arts pound for pound today. What about all time? Coming in at number 10, it is Carla Esparza, multiple time champion, and kind of felt like the sport had passed her by and her skill set by a little bit, and then was able to rebound, earn another championship fight, and win that championship fight. So for proving all of us wrong, she comes in at number 10. At 9, it is Alexa Grasso. She has 2 wins over someone who is, spoiler alert, in the top 5 on this list. And so she has to make this list. At number 8, it is Miesha Tate, one of the pioneers who I think, again, bridged a little bit into this modern era, but not far enough to get higher up on the list. At 7, it's Rose Namajunas. One of the, talent-wise, exceptional. Some marquee wins as well, but just a couple big losses that has her a little bit further down on this list. At 6, it's Holly Holm. Part of it is for the impact that she has had throughout all of combat sports, and when we're looking at the resume for her, she has beat a couple of fighters on this list. At 5, Valentina Shevchenko. What she has done in her own weight class is tremendous, but a couple of losses to Amanda Nunes keeps her a little bit further down. At 4, I have Ronda Rousey. Very clearly the most important fighter on this list for women's mixed martial arts. What she was able to do in getting the Ultimate Fighting Championship to buy into female mixed martial arts, which seems wild to say now, but that was a thing they needed to do. The fact that she was able to do that was great. Did not evolve with the times, certainly, but I do believe that just based on the impact, she has to be in the top half of this list. At 3, it's Cyborg. No one was more unstoppable than her in her time, and it is too bad that a lot of her prime was wasted in either subpar organizations or in contract negotiations. At 2, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, one of the more unbelievable title runs that you will have in the sport. Her all-around ability was second to none, and her dominance was second to only one. And at number 1, there is no doubt who the female GOAT is in mixed martial arts, and that is Amanda Nunes. Just unstoppable, has a bit of a slip on a banana peel moment against Juliana Pena, comes back, beats that ass, and then comes up with another victory here. And you look at it, she has win over Ronda, win over Shevchenko. Like she has beat people in the top, two people in the top 5 on this list. So she has to be a number 1. That there is no doubt in my mind that she is number 1 all-time pound for pound for the UFC.